Prince Eric smiled and said, "We should get going, Catherine." Catherine said, "Your Highness?" Catherine thinking, "What are you thinking?" CHP 8. Girl thinking, "If you get involved with the ladies, you'll also end up as the villainess." Catherine thinking, "My life is doomed. I have to make a careful decision here." She said, "Wait." Catherine asked the girl. She's simply nervous because she's not used to being in such a place. "Let's watch over her a little longer," girl said, but Catherine replied, "Well, that's all for now, everyone. Farewell." Girl replied, "HH, Lady Catherine." Catherine said, "I think I'd better go back to my father." The girl felt sad after hearing Catherine's words, and she started running. Catherine said, "HUI. What?" Girl said, "I'm so sorry. Are you okay, Rowena?" Catherine said, "HA. This is ridiculous. Wait, is the harassment event about to happen?" The harassment event. The villainess bumps into the heroine on purpose, letting the drink in her hand spill on the heroine. "I'm so sorry. I didn't do it on purpose." This is a classic event where the harasser uses a sarcastic line to humiliate the victim. Catherine said, "I know this situation all too well. Because even if the heroine has a glass in her hand, a similar event will occur." "Yeah, that's what happened the last time I was a villainess." Girl said, "I just broke off an engagement, and now I have to go to a party." She loudly said, "Kaya." Girl said, "She bumped into you on purpose so you would spill the drink all over yourself." "How outrageous." Catherine's brother said, "Did you do this because you're mad at me for breaking off our engagement?" Girl said, "No, I didn't." "I didn't do anything?" she asked. "No, I didn't. I didn't do anything." Catherine's brother said, "I don't trust you. Die, villainess." Catherine thinking, "I can't make the same mistake I made last time." Catherine said, "You're at a disadvantage if you make a move now, Catherine." Girl reacted, stopping. Catherine said, "What?" Girl said, "I'm so sorry. My hand slipped. I didn't do it on purpose." "I'm so sorry." Catherine said, "It wasn't on purpose." "What do you mean?" "This makes the heroine look more like a villainess than me." Girl said, Are you angry?" Catherine said, "I've just met Verena. What should I do now?" She loudly said, "Kaya." Catherine said, What? I didn't touch her?" The girl put her hand over her mouth and said, "It's terrible to push someone away. So terrible." "Terrible?" the girl said, folding her hands. "I knew it. That's how Lady Catherine should be." Miss Catherine caused yet another disturbance. "Is she being bullied? What on earth is going on?" The girl put her hand over her mouth and started crying. "I apologized and said I didn't do it on purpose. But what you did, Lady Catherine, is just too brutal." Catherine said, "Too brutal? Rowena. SW ho, Rowena. SW ho. How dare you soil the dress His Highness made for me? He was involved in the design and made it just for me." "It's beautiful," Catherine said. "Wish it was at least water." Rowena crying, "People looking at me. I don't care about any of them." Catherine said, "If His Highness Eric was here." Prince Eric said, "Even if you apologize, it's still too brutal." "Sov failed me." Catherine said, "This is not the time to be thinking about such things. In the eyes of the outside world, I'm the villainess. I have to do something to settle the situation. But no one here. I have to do something to settle the situation, but no one here is on my side." Prince Eric said, "What's wrong?" Catherine thinking, "His Highness Eric." Eric said, "What's all the fuss about?" Rowena said, "Prince Eric. It's all my fault. I have offended Lady Catherine. Your Highness, apparently this lady spilled her drink on Lady Catherine." Prince Eric said, "What? Is this true?" Rowena said, "It was unintentional. I apologized, but..." A man asked Prince Eric quietly, "It was unintentional. I apologized, but..." "To settle this peacefully, I think it'd be best to have His Highness' fiancé apologize." Prince replied, "I see." Prince said, "Catherine, are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you in pain? I should never have left your side." "I'm sorry, Catherine." Catherine said, "Please wait a moment, Your Highness Eric. Why are you apologizing? Your heroine is right behind you. It's Rowena who should be comforted." Catherine said, "I really didn't do anything. Can you believe me?" Prince Eric said, "What are you talking about, Catherine? Isn't it obvious?" Prince loudly said, "You're the victim here. Catherine said. The dress is damaged. I'm sorry for that. Prince Eric said. Catherine, you don't have to apologize. Catherine, you don't have to apologize. Don't worry about it, Prince Eric said. If you keep wearing this wet dress, you'll catch a cold. Let's go, I'll get you a change of clothes, Catherine said. Why, Your Highness? Your jacket will get dirty, Prince Eric said. That's fine. I don't care if it gets dirty, Prince Eric said. I'd rather have matching outfits with Catherine, and no matter how it is. Catherine replied, You want the stains on your suit to match as well. Prince said, Yeah, is that weird? Catherine said, PFFT. It might be a little weird, Prince said. A little weird. I thought it was a good idea, Catherine smiling. Prince Eric said, It's good to see the cute Catherine smiling. Aren't you laughing a bit too much, though? I was so scared before. Now I don't even notice the stares around me. It's warm and fuzzy deep inside. I can't believe this guy has the same stain on his clothes. It's weird, Prince said. Shall we go? She questioningly looked at the prince. The prince lifted Catherine in his arms. Everyone turned to them and said, Wow, it's about time we leave, Catherine. Catherine said, Your Highness? Catherine thinking, what an embarrassing thing to do in public. And she asked, Please put me down, Your Highness. I can walk by myself. Girl asking another, That's so nice. They're so beautiful together. I'd love to be held like that. She thinking, I'm dying of embarrassment. Prince Eric said, Is it possible that Catherine thinks I'm a weak prince with an O? Catherine said, No, not at all. Prince said, So that I can hold Catherine in my arms whenever I want. I've been training my body all this time. Catherine said, All this time? Since when? Prince said, Anyway, I'm not gonna drop you, I promise. Just be quiet and let me hold you. She thinking, How can you say that, UN? Catherine said, Wait. I think you might be misunderstanding me. Let me explain. Prince Eric said, Yes. Prince said, I don't even know who you are, and I don't care if you are playing the victim. Just don't drag my precious Catherine into this. Just don't drag my precious Catherine into this. Maybe it was a false accusation. If that's the case, then Lady Catherine is the victim, isn't she? Poor Catherine. Is it even true that she didn't do it on purpose? Prince Eric, carrying Catherine in his arms and walking away, said, Silas. Can you do me a favor? Man said, Yes, what is it, Prince? I need you to get Catherine a change of clothes and a maid. Verena said, Yes, right away. Prince Eric said, Catherine, wait a moment here. Catherine replied, Yes. Prince Eric said, Somewhere around here, I think. There it is. Prince Eric said, Use this. Here you go. Catherine asked, Thank you very much. Prince Eric said, I'm sorry. I would actually like to wipe you myself, she said loudly. No way, Catherine said. I can't have His Highness do everything for me. I'll do this for you. Prince Eric said, Your hair is so beautiful. All this happened because I left, she said. His Highness did nothing wrong. If His Highness hadn't come when he did, I'm sure my bad reputation would have spread. I would have ended up as a real villainess. Catherine said, His Highness Eric saved me. Therefore, I don't blame His Highness. Prince asked Catherine. You have every right to blame me. Because so far, Catherine said. Your Highness, maid asked. Excuse me, Your Highness? I'm here to help change Miss Catherine. Prince said, Nice to meet you. Well, I'm going to go get ready. Catherine said, Yes. Prince said, I'll be back in a minute to pick you up. Catherine replied, Yes, Your Highness Eric. What were you going to say? Changing clothes? Maid asked Prince Eric. I'm finished preparing Miss Catherine. Prince said, Catherine, I'm coming in. Catherine replied, Your Highness Eric, sorry to keep you waiting. Prince said, No, I'm fine. Catherine replied, Your Highness? Prince said, I just have a thought. If we were to wear matching dresses, I thought that showing off our friendship would only make His Highness Eric feel embarrassed. Now that we're no longer wearing the same dress, it's obvious. Prince said, Isn't she? I wonder if she knew that you, Catherine, are a duchess and still decided to make a move on you. I should have warned her, Catherine asked. She's new to the aristocracy. I hope you'll be able to forgive her for what she did today. In this world, the hierarchy is based on one's family history. I can understand why His Highness Eric would have a grudge against her. Any normal young lady would treat you with respect. But in our heroine's world, Yes. She isn't, she thinking. But if you're here to accuse Verena and confront her, I'm afraid that you'd get a bad reputation. You're a mean person, Lady Catherine. It's my fault for doing something that could be misunderstood. That's not good, she said. It was probably her first party. I think she was nervous, after all, Your Highness. Prince replied, that's why. I understand. I won't say anything. Prince clenched his hand and said, good. Prince said, it's getting late. I'll take you home now. Catherine, sitting on a chair, asked, yes, thank you very much. She thinking, wait a minute. Father told me to flirt with His Highness. If he finds out I did nothing, she said, that would happen. How bothersome, Prince said. Catherine? What's wrong? Are you okay? She thinking, I know it's embarrassing, but it's all I have left. Catherine said, Your Highness Eric. Would you do me a favor, please? Prince replied, please. Catherine said, would you do that for me? Prince asked, kiss? Catherine said, that was rude of me. Even though he's my fiancé, I don't think I should ask him to kiss me. I mean, doesn't it sound like I really want to kiss His Highness Eric? Well, that sounds so rude. Prince said, that's all right. Catherine looked at him with questioning eyes. She said, but it won't be free, you know? Prince Eric slapped Catherine hard and started kissing her. And in the end, Catherine also made the prince bow down. She thinking, what's happening? Catherine said, hug? Did Prince Eric just hug me? His Highness Eric, who used to never let me touch him, is now voluntarily hugging me? Hold on. In this situation, am I supposed to hug him back? I'm his fiancé, so. Should I put my arms around him? Seeing all this happening, Catherine became completely confused. Well, I guess, as his fiancé, I should just hug him. Prince touched his mouth with his hand. A man said, pardon the intrusion, the Duke is calling for you, Lady Catherine. She said, Father? HWWW, well then, Your Highness. I should be going now. I need to see Father. Prince fell down on the ground. Thank you for understanding. Then I'll be going now. Goodbye, Prince said. How cute she was, so flustered over that almost kiss. Almost, Catherine's father said, it's fine. You must get along well with His Highness, Prince asked. I'm sure they've all told you the same thing. Even so, I was so happy when she put her arms around me. Should I have just kissed her without hesitating? Catherine definitely wanted it. I think you should have kissed her, Prince started saying to himself. Lady Catherine is a respectable daughter of a duke. You have to take better care of her. Ah, I'm such a lowlife. Anyway, the way her face turns red when she's embarrassed. And the way she's so uptight. You haven't changed at all. No matter how much your appearances change, you're still you. If I close my eyes, I can still vividly recall the memory of the distant past. Lady Katie Belial, I'm breaking off my engagement with you. That day, I could tell that she was trembling from fear. Lady Katie. I've watched over her for so long now. I've been with her throughout countless worlds, even if she doesn't realize it. And naturally, I've also seen her life end in all those worlds. Even now, we remain trapped in a world of tragedy that only repeats itself with a predetermined ending. But miraculously, in this life, I somehow ended up becoming your fiancé. I'll make sure that you, a servant said, pardon me, Your Highness. Prince, why do you always have the worst timing ever? Silas replied, sorry? I'm here to report that Duke Christoph and his daughter are safely on their way back home now. Prince Eric said, I see. That's great. What's with that face? Silas replied, Your Highness has been very attached to Lady Christoph lately. Prince said, does it seem that way? Silas asked, absolutely. Your Highness was originally. Prince Eric said, I'm not in love with her. This political marriage is purely for the sake of protecting the country. This country and the royal family are more important to me than anything else. Silas asked, that's what you always said? Prince asked Silas. Silas sat at the prince's feet and said I was out of line. Please forgive me for my carelessness. Prince said, this country and the royal family are the most important thing to me. That hasn't changed one bit. Silas asked, but, Prince said, I don't think you'll understand how I feel, Silas. Silas said, why? Prince said, good morning, Catherine. Catherine replied, Good morning to you too, Your Highness. How is he still able to smile so brightly, after the incident that happened last night? Prince thinking. I kept thinking about it until I couldn't really sleep. Ah. I want to just bury my head in the ground, she asked. I can't. Look directly at his face. Catherine's father said, Your Highness. Prince said, Good morning, Duke Christoph. Christoph said, Good morning. And asked, I'm sorry for the trouble Catherine caused you yesterday. I'm glad to see you were able to rest well. Prince said, It was no trouble at all. It's my duty to protect my fiancé. Catherine said, He's perfect as always, my fiancé. Duke Christoph said, Well, I hope the both of you had a good time last night. Catherine replied, Father? Prince said, Yes. That's right. She was even more adorable than usual. She aggressively came onto me and teased me. Duke Christoph said, Okay. I see. That's good news. I'm sorry for holding you both up. Have a safe trip to school. She thinking, this is not good at all. Just what kind of misunderstanding is this? Catherine asked the prince. I'm sorry if my father made you feel uncomfortable. Prince replied, You don't have to apologize. Heh. I just spoke the truth anyway. She thinking, what truth is he speaking about? Prince asked. Sit tight, she exclaimed. Prince asked Catherine, Are you okay? It's not too cramped, is it? She thinking, You're too close to me. Catherine said, Your Highness, why did you? Yesterday, Prince replied, Because I have to be like this. Otherwise you wouldn't notice me. Prince said, I really do like you a lot, Catherine. I really do like you a lot, Catherine. Catherine said, Did he just confess to me? The prince. To the villainess? No way, that's such a nonsensical plot. Then, does this mean the players can't access the prince's romance route? No way. That's just absurd. Are you playing a prank on me? Prince replied, Of course not. Catherine said, Of course not. It's just hard to believe that you fell for me so suddenly. It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense, you know? Prince said, It wasn't so suddenly, though. Have I never told you before? Catherine said, Please stop joking around. Prince said, I'm not playing dumb, Catherine. We may be in a political engagement, but I have always, all this time, I've always loved you. Prince hugged her tightly. Catherine thinking, Vio, that's a lie. Because His Highness Eric. He's never looked at me all this time. Catherine said, I don't trust you. Prince said, You have a look in your eyes that says you don't trust me. I'm not lying, Catherine. You're the only one I love, I promise. Don't ever doubt my feelings for you. I need you to trust me, no matter what. Catherine asked, And no matter what? Prince said, Yes, and no matter what? Catherine asked, But still, it shouldn't be this way. I'm the villainess. You're not supposed to like me. Because you're definitely the hero of this story. Catherine thinking, What is going on? Am I in trouble? Catherine said, I wonder if they can tell that I had a fight with Verena yesterday. Everyone sure picks up on things quickly. I hope it hasn't become a problem. Prince asked. Lady Catherine, thinking, Speak of the devil, Verena. Verena said, I'm sorry about last night. I didn't mean to offend you. I was very upset. Can you please forgive me? Catherine thinking, Is there such a thing as forgiveness? No, if I say something like that, she'll take it as an insult. They'll think I'm bullying Verena. Why, of all places, in the middle of all this? And she has a clear, high-pitched voice. Verena said, Forgive me, Lady Catherine. Catherine thinking, the volume of her voice is too loud. Catherine asked, Is she harassing me? Is she doing it on purpose? Does she think that if she makes more noise, it'll make me look bad this time? Verena asked. Duchess Christoph picking on Baroness Pilates? Someone replied, I don't know, maybe. Oh look, I'm the bad guy now. Prince took Catherine's hand and started walking. Prince Eric said, Would you stop embarrassing Catherine? If you want to make an apology, you don't have to do it here. There's a time and place for things like this. Just, Prince said. Where's Catherine? Who's Catherine? What kind of person is SHE? You should think about those things, Baroness Verena Pilates. Verena replied, I'm sorry, but I have absolutely no intention of having a conversation with you. It's wrong to think that someone like you would be loved by His Highness. This world itself is a bug. Catherine Christoph, the Villainess. This world. A bug? Catherine said bug, because of the words that Irina uttered. Catherine thinking, I can't stop thinking about a certain theory. I'm thinking she might have been reincarnated. Maybe she's someone I don't know. She knows a lot of stories about this world that I don't. Otherwise, the word bug wouldn't even be in my head. If she's right, then this world system is flawed. Prince Eric, are you okay? You must have been scared by all the boys. I'll keep an eye out for them. Heroine and hero encounter events, romantic development events, harassment events. Prince Eric. I can't stand to see you crying over someone. Catherine. You bumped into me on purpose, you stained my dress, and now you want to blame me for it. And a lot of other things, which explain why nothing happened like it originally should. His Highness Eric says he likes me as a villainess. His Highness Eric's feelings. I hate this. Even if the events that didn't happen were a bug, then my feelings towards people were also flawed. I don't want to think that, Prince said. Catherine said, with such a gentle voice, you call out my name. I can't believe that His Highness Eric's feelings for me could all be a lie. Prince said again. Catherine thinking, I feel like my head is going to melt from the sweet tone of his voice. Prince asked. Catherine replied, SS sorry. I was just thinking. What's going on? Prince Eric said, I'm the one who wants to know what's going on. I keep calling your name, but you don't seem to be listening. You haven't made any progress with your meal. Catherine said, I can't talk about these bugs. I'm sure my chest will be squeezed again and I won't be able to say anything. Prince said. Catherine, I asked that woman bothering you? I won't let her do as she pleases. Catherine thinking, I've seen that cold look in my fiancé's eyes when he talked about the villainess. Yesterday, you looked at Irina with the same eyes. But why? His Highness Eric is a hero. I don't understand why he's so hostile towards the heroine. Catherine said, even if it's just to protect me, it's a bit over the top. No way. Did the heroine and the villainess switch places? No, that can't be right. I've been reincarnated as a villainess for a long time now. There's no way such a convenient story could exist. Catherine thinking, all good deals are scams. Prince asked. Catherine, I told you this morning. And no matter what happens, I want you to trust me. Do you remember? Catherine replied, yes. I remember. Prince asked. Good. I'm not lying. No matter what happens, I'll protect you. I promise. You don't have to do this alone. You can count on me. She asked. Your Highness? Since when did you love me, Your Highness Eric? Prince replied. Since forever? Since I found you. So, forever? She asked. Found? Saying it this way makes it seem like you had feelings for me even before our engagement. I don't think you were aware of it, but I have always loved you. I've always had a crush on you, and I still do. Catherine said. So? Your Highness. I think I know what you're saying. Whoa, I understand, Prince said. So you understand now. Did I get dumped? Catherine said. And oh, I didn't reject you. Thank God. That's not what I'm talking about. I want to know why you were being so cold towards me. Until recently, my body didn't feel free. Prince said. You didn't feel free. Yes. I couldn't control myself. I could only say things to you that I didn't mean. All I could do was display an attitude I didn't want to. It was so painful that I felt like I was going to die. Catherine said. He doesn't seem to be lying. Well then, all this time. The reason you were so cold and silent was, Prince said, I didn't want to hurt you because I love you. I knew then that the only things I could say to you would hurt you. Because I knew. Back then, Prince Eric said. Thanks for the food. Catherine said. I'm still eating. Your Highness, Eric, Prince smiling. Catherine thinking, so he reacted that way because he had a reason to. Prince Eric said, but for some reason, when you came down with a fever, I started to become more and more honest with you. Before that it was like I was being held back by some kind of invisible force. Catherine said. Could it be, she thinking, the power of the story? Catherine said. Everything about me is different from my previous reincarnations. The timing of my memories coming back, the love event, and Prince said I like you, you know, Catherine. I thought the story would eventually be forcibly reversed. Rowena was right. Maybe we're living in a world full of bugs. If so, there may be a route by which I am not condemned. Prince said, didn't know you would be here, Catherine Christoph. Catherine said, teacher? Man asked, I need to check something with you. Please come with me to the guidance room. There's something we need to discuss in the guidance room. Deja vu all over again. I've heard that line, and I've seen the look on teacher's face before. The veteran villain's experience and intuition say, the false accusation event is happening. Catherine said, all right, I'll be right there. Prince asked, Catherine? Catherine said, I will be fine, Your Highness. I'm used to it, she thinking, because I'm a veteran villainess. Prince said, HUH? Used to it. Catherine said, I'm OFF then. Even if His Highness Eric's spell is lifted, the villainous story never ends, does it? Well, I already know, though. The events that are about to transpire in the guidance counselor's office. I can already imagine them. False accusation event. That's when the teacher calls me in, accusing me as the one who bullied the heroine. The villainess is forced to confess, as usual, Catherine said, and no matter how many times I tell them I was falsely accused, they won't believe me. Man asked, please come in? She thinking, it's going to be a long fight, so I have to be prepared. Catherine asked, excuse me? Brother. Why are you here? She asked again. I'm here as the student council president of the school. Sit down, Catherine replied. Yes, Catherine's brother asked. He's in a really bad mood. Well, I guess that's what happens when your sister gets called into the guidance counselor's office. Catherine replied, I'm sorry, big brother, for all the mess I've caused you. I got you into trouble. Catherine's brother said, why? Man asked. Let me cut to the chase. Today, I received a report from a certain student. A certain report. Catherine asked, the sadness of understanding. I also hate it, without even having to listen. How my brother is staring at me is profound. Man asked, now, where were we? She says you've been harassing and bullying someone at school, you see. It's just as I thought. As expected of a template world. Man asked, do you know a woman called Rowena Pilates? Catherine said, Yes, although we're not in the same class. Man said, she told me that you were the one who was responsible for the attack. I'd like to verify that. Do you know anything about it? Catherine's brother said. What do you think, Catherine? No, not at all. The trigger for the framing event up to now has been someone who felt sorry for the heroine who was being bullied, and ratted me out to the teachers. And witnessed the bullying. The villainess is abusing the heroine. Called the teacher here. Reported to the teacher. And yet, Catherine asked, but the heroine herself triggered the event. I've never heard of that happening before. That's a bit like cheating. I don't expect the teachers to believe me at all. There are times when there is no one on my side. Is Rowena doing this because she knows that it's not right that His Highness loves you? Man asked. That's what she said. She'll do anything to bring down the villainess. Maybe, Catherine said, there wasn't an event where she was able to meet the hero. Is she perhaps angry because of that? But I tried to bring them together. Man pressed Catherine. Catherine, please tell us the truth. Did you do this? She replied, as usual, it's not that simple. Even if I was set up by Rowena, I want to make sure that I'm cleared of all charges this time. She thinking, because I want to live. I'm not involved in this case. And I've never heard of Ms. Rowena being bullied in the first place. Catherine's brother said, never heard. You're not lying, are you, Catherine? Catherine replied, yes, I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying. Catherine's brother said, look, I told you, there's been a mistake. Man asked, right? She replied, yes. Man said I was skeptical, and thought that it might be a misunderstanding. I didn't think that you were a bully. Catherine's brother said, I believe you. You didn't do anything. Catherine asked, wait a minute. What? I didn't? No matter how much I explained it up until now, I've never been able to get away with it. Did they just believe me? Why, brother of Catherine said, why? You've been working with His Highness Eric all the time. Would you find the time to plan and carry out such a devious plan? Get off my desk now, Catherine said. I'm with him all the time? No, I don't think so. Morning, good morning. In class, homework? Prince asked. What do you want to eat for lunch? Lunch, she reacted. Indeed. She thinking, we're together all day long. Brother of Catherine said, teacher. There may be someone on campus who's trying to frame Catherine. As president of the student council, I can't let this problem go unresolved, and I think it should be resolved quickly. Man said, I know your sister is important to you, but you need to calm down. You're one step away from abusing your authority. Anyway, you can rest assured that the school will investigate this matter. Catherine said, investigate? Catherine thinking, you'd go that far for me. You didn't just believe in my innocence? What's going on in this villainous life? House Pilates, Verena asked. A letter from the academy. What is this? In this letter, Verena Pilates, after interviewing Catherine Christoph about the harassment and abuse, she did not confirm that she was the leader. In order to resolve this matter as soon as possible, we'd like to inform you that an investigation will be conducted within the school to find the real culprit. Verena reacted. Investigation? If there's an investigation, they'll find out I made up the story. I can't believe they're listening to the Villainess. Isn't the teacher's role to let her get framed for the crime? The bullying event was the perfect opportunity to frame the young Villainess. I even went out of my way to fabricate a story for you. I didn't expect it to fail. The Villainess refuses to behave. The Mad Prince is glaring at the heroine. So it's not a bug, huh? This is too weird. She thinking, I'm the heroine though. The heroine of a story always has to be so pretty to the point she's cursed at. Pink hair and attractive looks. Bright, pure, and innocent. My life as a heroine has to repeat itself over and over again. I've been playing the role of a heroine that people want me to play. And there's always someone who gets in my way. Standing before me. The Villainess, though the harassment from her was honestly a bit irritating. The story won't move forward unless the heroine is bullied by the Villainess. It's kinda like she's a sadist, which is annoying. Because, Prince asked, I heard my fiancée has been hurting you. I'm truly sorry. Even I'm having trouble with her. I was worried about you, Verena said. Your Highness. Even though I haven't done anything, I'm being treated horribly. It's really painful. Sniff. Please save me. Despite my difficult circumstances, I continued to push forward with determination. And seeing me struggle has made people want to protect me, almost as if I were a helpless creature, Duke Christoph said. I will make this lady my official fiancée and condemn the wicked young lady. For me to be loved and find happiness, the Villainess is a valuable person. That's why Catherine Christoph has to fulfill her role properly, Verena asked. This time for sure. I have to find happiness, Silas asked. Your Highness? Prince Eric asked. You came? Catherine, I'm sorry, but... Could you wait with Silas until I return? Catherine said. Where are you going? Prince replied. Gerald called me over. Gerald Christoph, Catherine's older brother and the student council president, Catherine said. My brother? Why would he? Could it be about me being summoned? Prince Eric said. I don't know what it's about, but it might be related, Catherine said. I'll go with you. I can explain to him that it was all a misunderstanding, Prince said. It's all right, Catherine. I'll go alone. More than that. I want to go home together, so I'd be happy if you could wait, she sniffled. Thank you. I'll see you later, Prince thought, even though I said it's fine. I have a very bad feeling about this. The reason I was called is almost certainly related to Catherine. Surely, Gerald is not in a calm mood. Although this didn't turn into a big issue this time, there's an ominous atmosphere I can't shake. Lord Gerald, Prince Eric said, I heard you wanted to speak with me. What is it about? He's quite, absolutely, intensely, angry. This blatant attitude. I've a hunch, but Gerald doesn't think well of me. There are far too many reasons for him to dislike me. Gerald dotes on Catherine, so it can't be helped, Catherine's brother Gerald said. Gerald is my future brother-in-law, so I'd like to get a bit closer. Let's try this, Prince asked. Brother-in-law, Gerald said angrily. I'm not your brother-in-law yet, Prince thought. That's done quite a bit, but I can't back down here, Prince asked. Well, at least you responded, Gerald said. Your Highness. I feel a deep, indescribable unease, Prince asked. Unease, Gerald replied. Because your Highness stuck so 5,000 close to Catherine when she was summoned. She wasn't charged with anything, but, Prince thought, why do I feel a slight hint of malice? Gerald said. There might be a chance that something similar could happen again. If that happens, can you truly protect Catherine? Prince said. Of course. No matter what, I'll protect Catherine. You've always caused Catherine pain. Before her engagement with you was decided, and even right after it was arranged, Gerald said. Catherine. Why is she alone? Wasn't she escorted by Prince Eric when she entered? Catherine, why are you by yourself? Where's Prince Eric? Catherine said. Prince Eric is over there, Gerald said. What? Leaving his fiancée and surrounding himself with other women? I can't stand this any longer. I will talk to him, Catherine asked. Brother, Gerald said. Why are you stopping me, Catherine? Don't you care about His Highness? Stop it, Catherine said. Don't say anything. He's just busy socializing with everyone, Gerald said. Catherine. And it's not just a party. I've heard that she replies curtly to the letters you send. On her birthday, you always claim you're busy, don't even show your face, and only send a card with a gift you clearly chose randomly. Even with that kind of gift, Catherine said. Happy, Gerald said. Catherine was overjoyed every year. Even though she adores you so much, she's treated poorly. It's unbearable. Prince said. Lord Gerald, Prince wrote in his letter, I wanted to see her on her birthdays. Not just then, but as often as possible. And I wanted to write everything in those letters. I wanted to tell her that I think about her from morning to night, that she's always on my mind, Prince thought, but I just couldn't do it. And after everything you've put Catherine through, now you're going to start toying with her? What are you trying to accomplish, Your Highness? Even if I were to say, back then I couldn't move freely, it would sound like a pathetic excuse. It's like adding fuel to the fire. Now isn't the time to talk about it. But still, I only want to save Catherine. To protect her. That is my only desire, Gerald said. If Catherine ends up being trapped by someone else in the future, and you fail to keep your promise to protect her, I'll propose to our father that we annul your engagement. Catherine and I are in a political marriage. Even if her real brother proposes an annulment, it's not likely to go through easily. But it's not ideal for me and Gerald to be at odds. To Catherine, Gerald is her one and only beloved family member. I absolutely don't want to make Catherine sad. Lord Gerald, please rest assured. I swore that I'd protect Catherine no matter what, Catherine said. There is no deceit in my words, Catherine said. This is how it should be, Gerald said. If you ever make my sister cry, I won't hold back, even if you're a prince, Prince said. I'll keep that in mind, Catherine said. That's all I have to say. Go pick up Catherine quickly. I'll return this handkerchief later, with a new one, Prince Eric said. Right away, Catherine asked. The guards are gone now, Verena said. The academy at night is surprisingly bright. Hiding here is quite a hassle, she thought, even though I'm the heroine, getting caught sneaking in won't go unpunished. Here I am, putting myself at risk to work for the one who abandoned their role. Aren't I just the nicest? Self-staging won't work anymore, so I need undeniable evidence. I can't wait to see the villainess crying in misery. I want to see it as soon as possible. Verena started knocking on the door loudly. If I put this in Catherine's desk, Verena said to himself. I asked someone here. I need to hide. What? Who could it be? All the teachers should have gone home by now. That's the student council advisor and the headmaster? Headmaster said to himself. Come to think of it, the headmaster in this game was supposed to be a villain. Could it be? An event where I work together with the main hero, Eric, to expose the headmaster's crimes. Catherine, thinking, isn't this the episode where Eric and I work together to expose the headmaster's crimes? Eric. I won't allow anyone to tarnish the school's reputation. Headmaster, Rarina asked himself. Oh, I see. So IT wasn't a bug after all. That's right. That has to be it.